It's day 239.
Of the 29th year and beyond. And today we're outside, and we haven't been outside a lot lately
Because of all the pollen.
Yes, the pollen.
And
the
we
pollen,
both
the
suffer
pollen.
from allergies, Gail,
Yeah.
much more so than I do.
Yeah, I was yelling the story about the time the
Oh,
whites in
Lord.
your eyes swelled.
Yeah.
He looked like a monster. But anyway, pollen, I was curious to know, what is the purpose of pollen? Do you know why we have pollen?
Well, naturally, it's a part of the new life and the growth and development process.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and pollen is actually male. Did you know that?
Well, the males, like bees, pollinate. Yeah, I'm aware
Well,
of
the
that.
little granules of pollen are actually called the male part of the plant, and it actually goes to the female, and that's how we have the new life begin. Tiny little granules that annoy us.
Yes, but they are necessary.
Yes, because without the pollen and the pollination process, nothing would grow. We wouldn't have fruits, we wouldn't have flowers, we'd have nothing. And it's such a
So
tiny.
isn't it just like a man to be the important factor for life and growth?
And just as irritating doing that important factor of life and growth. Yes, the pollen is the male part and a very important part, and it is also very annoying.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the small granules of pollen and the small things, because it's so tiny. I mean, and I'll show you a picture of it later, but it's so small, but it makes such a mess all over everything, but it's so necessary. And in a marriage, it's the small things that are really, really necessary. It's not always the big, grand things that you do. It's the tiny little things that are necessary to keep a marriage growing.
Well, and just like in the pollen, in pollinization process, I think that's the correct word.
Pollination.
Pollination, thank you. It's necessary, or there would not be the growth, the development, the new life, all those kinds of things. So, small things may be, and sometimes they are irritating. Sometimes they are an inconvenience.
Yes.
You come out the house and you see the porch and your vehicles and, everything covered in this lovely green,
yellow color.
But again, we realize that it is a necessary inconvenience.
Yeah, unnecessary inconvenience.
Yeah.
And in marriage, there are necessary inconveniences.
Yes, there are.
I think about, some things that I just don't like doing. And they're inconvenience, and I still have to do them. It's like washing my daughter's hair when she was small, and going to the dentist, having your tires rotated and changed and oil changed and all this kind of stuff that I absolutely hate doing. And those things I named because those are things that I don't like to do, that my husband has graciously taken over the task of doing. He gets my oil changed, gets my tires rotated. He always took the kids to the dentist. It's those tiny little things, those tiny small things that really build your marriage, to help you grow, because we become united as one. We're no longer he does his thing, I do my thing. We do everything together to benefit our family.
Right. Well, just like meal planning, if I'm running late, Gail will definitely have me breakfast to go on the run. Lord knows she's our portable pharmacy. You got to hurt, you got to ache, boom, she's Johnny on the spot. It's all of those things that you may not even think about. That your spouse is there to fill in the gap and to make certain that those things happen. And again, the little things that truly, truly, truly mean a lot. Because if she wasn't there doing what she does, if you weren't there doing what you do, those things would definitely be noticed. Yeah.
So while you're thinking about the tiny little things that irritate you that your spouse does or doesn't do, or that they need to do, or that they are doing, think about how that benefits the growth in your marriage. Because without the pollination in your marriage,
so every now and then you got to get a little green and covered in mess.
Yes.
Until tomorrow. The Lord says the same.
Bye.